I refused to have intimacy with my wife because of my mental health, but my SIL called me and accused me of giving my wife STD. Now, they are on bended knees. Around 6 or 7 months ago, I struggled with some mental and medical problems that made my libido down to the point we had a dead bedroom for 4 months. About 2 months ago, my wife asked me to open our marriage because she is frustrated and disappointed in our bed life. She also started acting cold around me before that. At that point, I was very stressed, anxious, so I easily agreed to save our marriage, and we had some agreement. So she seems to have come back to normal, and I feel relieved. Week ago, she suddenly wanted sex with me again, and I slightly rejected because I was still trying to improve my mental health. She broke out, and we had an argument in which she left the house and stayed with her sister. After 2 days, my son started to ask about his mom. I feel awful because I have to lie to him. She didn't answer my call or text, so I tried to contact her sister, but no answer either. On the 3rd day, suddenly my SIL contacted me. When I picked her up, she yelled at me, called me all the names, and said, "I'm the for letting my wife deal with STDs alone." I was frozen and said, "What?" She said she found medicines and medical records of my wife and hung up. I'm now feeling like a mess and heartbreaking. After 3 days of thinking, it's not just made me feel like she betrayed our agreement about it, but it makes me scared that, does she try to make me get STDs too? I feel like our marriage is over, but our son is still very young. I don't know what to do now. Please give me some advice. Udapte. I did the test. I'm healthy. My doctor still recommends a few more tests next week just to be sure. Update. 6 months ago, I had some mental and medical problems that prevented me from having sex with her. She convinced me to get into an open marriage, and she had it for 2 months. Until 2 weeks ago, she suddenly wanted to be intimate again, and when I refused, she got angry and left. I couldn't contact her for a whole week until her sister called accusing me of having an affair and giving her STDs. I immediately went to the doctor, and it was confirmed that I didn't have it. I tried to contact her sister again, but I was blocked by all her family. 2 days ago, she drove home for the first time to visit our son, toddler, whom she had abandoned with me for more than a week. We sat down and talked. She admitted that she had known this person for 3 weeks before I agreed to open the relationship. I asked about STDs that her sister told me about, and her face turned pale. I had to urge her a few times until she admitted that she has gonorrhea, and that the other partner had lied to her about his medical condition and protection methods, and he already cut off contact with her. I asked her if she knew, and that she wanted to infect me that day. She was silent for a few minutes until she burst into tears and begged me to forgive her, and that it was just a foolish thought in a panic and fear. I lost my temper and yelled at her and kicked her out of the house. I said we were done. I'm feeling so many emotions, heartbreak or anger. I don't know what I feel anymore, but it's so painful. I was with her for 8 years, and I thought we would be together forever. My in-laws and our mutual friends all sent me a bunch of messages telling me to forgive her, and that she knew she was wrong and had already gotten the karma. I should think about my son and how difficult it would be if I wanted to get custody of him, and they were right. I no longer had contact with relatives or anyone I could rely on, so I feel very hopeless. What should I do? Can I forgive her after all this to start again? Update 2. Me and my wife are separating now. I'm currently hiring a part-time nanny to take care of my son while I'm at work, even though I already cut back my work hours. I did find a lawyer to advise me about divorce procedure, what I would lose after the divorce. He also said I needed to collect more evidence that my wife really wanted to infect me, though. I think it quite hard because she doesn't want to talk about it anymore. The charges we made, such as abandonment or adultery, seem like not work either. My wife has started to visit our son 4 times a week now. She now acts like a good mother and begged me to do couple therapy. Her treatment is complete. She said that she had closed the marriage from her side and willingly set the post-nup how I want, if I give her a chance. Her family is still texting about how her days are miserable without me and our child. Her sister did text me with an apology, but that was it. The other, they will just test something like, "I know you are very hurt right now, but your son needs his mom, and she is very remorseful now. Please give her a chance to make it right." I didn't answer any of that. It made me feel angry every time I looked at it. I kind of ignore them. I'd not block them in case things break down. I still have a record. That is my update.